Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the 5 cents. United States of America. This one rare detail turns your 5-cent coin into a collector's dream, worth thousands. Top 1. You won't believe what's hiding in your old proof set. ***, a tiny coin, just 5 cents in face value. Yes, that nickel you thought was pocket change could be worth more than a luxury vacation, or even a brand new car. We're talking about the 1978 American 5 cents coin, from a proof set. But this isn't just any ordinary nickel. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact coin, the hidden details to look for, and how this coin has been auctioned for up to $79,000. Yes, you heard that right. From $2,700 to $79,000, all for a 5-cent coin. ***, get ready to check your collection, because this might be your lucky day. ***, set the hook *** before you toss aside your old proof sets or let that inherited collection gather more dust. Think again. There's a secret inside some 1978 proof sets that most people completely overlook. But collectors? They're on the hunt. Auctions are booming. Private sales are exploding. And the demand for this rare coin is only growing. Why? Because this nickel isn't just rare, it's a hidden treasure, especially when it carries specific minting traits that elevate its value into the thousands, and in a few incredible cases, tens of thousands. ***, storytelling mode. Bring the coin to life. ***, let's go back to 1978. The US Mint produced proof sets with exceptional quality, struck with polished dies on specially prepared planchets. They weren't meant for circulation. These coins were made to shine, and among them, the Jefferson Nickels stood out. Some of these 1978 nickels were struck so perfectly that they display what collectors call deep cameo contrast, where Jefferson's profile appears as if it's popping out from a mirror-like surface. Combine that with flawless condition, no scratches, no toning, no marks, and you've got a numismatic jackpot. Now, most 1978 nickels from proof sets might only fetch a few dollars. But then, there are the outliers. The elite coins. The ones graded PR69 or even that 1 in a million PR70. These are the coins that auction houses fight over, and serious collectors pay massive premiums to own. ***, power words and demand surge. ***, demand for ultra-high-grade proof coins is skyrocketing, especially with younger collectors flooding into the hobby thanks to social media and viral coin videos just like this one. They're hunting for the next big flip. And that brings us back to the 1978 American 5 cents from proof sets. A sleeper coin that's quietly becoming one of the most profitable low-denomination coins from the late 70s. Why? Because finding a near-perfect specimen is like striking gold. Graders from PCGS and NGC have only certified a tiny number of them in ultra-high condition. And when those coins hit the open market, ***, they go for insane amounts of money. ***, the value explosion. Money talk time. ***, let's talk real numbers now. Some proof specimens of the 1978 5-cent coin have been valued between $2,700 and an eye-popping $79,000. Yes. $79,000 for a 5-cent coin. That's not a typo. That's not a myth. That's a real market sale when condition, rarity, and collector demand align perfectly. Imagine trading a nickel for a luxury car, or using it to put a down payment on your dream home. ***, call to action, urgency and curiosity. ***, so, here's the million-dollar question. Do you have the right 1978 nickel sitting in your drawer? Go check your proof sets. Look for the 1978 5-cent coin with deep mirror-like fields and frosty white details. If it looks flawless, it might be worth submitting for grading. You could be sitting on a life-changing payday and not even know it. Don't forget, only a few of these have been graded high enough to reach those sky-high values. That's what makes them so rare, so valuable, and so desirable. ***, wrap up with high energy. ***, still think a 5-cent coin can't make you rich? Think again. The 1978 American 5 cent from a proof set is more than just a piece of metal. It's a silent investment, a collector's dream, and a potential goldmine hiding in plain sight. Now go check your collection. Because someone out there is holding a $79,000 nickel, and it could be you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're uncovering the most valuable coins in America, one hidden gem at a time. Top 2. Imagine owning a 5-cent coin worth more than your car. A coin so small, so common looking, yet secretly holding the power to change your financial future. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that most people overlook, the 1986 American 5 cents. But this isn't just any coin. It's the 1986 nickel pulled straight from a U.S. proof set, and it could be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to own the right one. Yes, this 5-cent piece might look like pocket change, but for collectors and investors, it's a goldmine hidden in plain sight. Here's why this specific coin is quietly becoming one of the most valuable proof nickels from the 1980s. And why you should be rushing to check your old coin sets right now. You see, in 1986, the U.S. Mint released proof sets that were never meant for circulation. These coins were made with extra care, struck with polished dies on highly reflective blanks. Only a limited number were produced and sold directly to collectors. But here's the kicker: not all proof coins are created equal. Some were struck so perfectly that they became what collectors call deep cameo coins, showcasing a mirror-like background and a frosted portrait of Jefferson that literally jumps off the surface. Now, most 1986 nickels from proof sets may only be worth a few dollars, maybe 10, maybe 20, depending on condition. But then, there's the elite few. The ones that received the highest possible grading. The ones with no flaws. No scratches. No milk spots. No imperfections. These coins are the real stars of the show, and they've been sold for jaw-dropping amounts at major auctions. Why? Because grading services like PCGS and NGC don't give out perfect grades easily. A coin graded PR69 or the legendary PR70 is considered nearly flawless. Out of thousands of 1986 proof nickels, only a microscopic handful have received these top-tier grades. And that rarity drives collectors absolutely wild. Auction houses have seen bidding wars over these coins. Private collectors have paid more than the price of a luxury cruise just to own one. And investors? They're quietly buying up the best condition proof nickels they can find, knowing the value is only climbing. And guess what? Most people have no idea they're sitting on one of these high-value coins. That's right. There are 1,986 proof nickels sitting in attics, locked away in dusty boxes, forgotten in family collections, or sealed in unopened mint packaging, coins that could be worth more than you ever imagined. So, here's what to look for. Dig out your 1986 proof set, the official U.S. Mint version. Find the 5-cent coin featuring Thomas Jefferson. Hold it under bright light and examine the surface. If the background is shiny like a mirror, and Jefferson's profile looks frosty and bold, you might have a deep cameo. Next step? Check for perfection. Look for sharp details, no signs of wear, and absolute clarity. If it looks flawless, even under magnification, that's when it's time to send it off for grading. Because if your coin comes back with a grade of PR69, or better yet PR70, you're not just holding a nickel. You're holding a high-value collectible. You're holding a ticket to a serious payday. Some of these proof nickels have sold for $2,700. Others? As much as $69,000. All from a 5-cent coin. Let that sink in. A coin that costs less than a candy bar could be worth more than most American savings accounts. So don't wait. Go grab that proof set. Search through your coins. This might be your once-in-a-lifetime chance to turn 5 cents into a fortune. And remember, the most valuable coins are always found by those who look. Like this video if you're excited to check your collection, and hit subscribe because we're just getting started on the most valuable coins in America. More surprises, more hidden treasures, and more reasons to open those old sets are coming your way. Because somewhere out there, someone is holding a 5-cent coin from 1986 that's worth $69,000. Top 3. How many times have you walked past a coin set and thought, it's just old change? Well, let me tell you something that could shake your world. There's a 5-cent coin, yes, a nickel, that was struck in 1970, placed carefully inside a U.S. mint-proof set, and today, it's worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. Not because it's old, not because it's silver, but because it's rare, perfect, and almost no one knows how valuable it can be. The 1970 Jefferson nickel from the official U.S. proof set is one of the biggest sleeper coins in American coin collecting right now. Quiet, ignored, tucked inside millions of collections. But if it has the right features, it could be your ticket to cashing out big. You might think, how can a 5-cent coin be worth that much? But the truth is, in the world of numismatics, perfection is everything. Scarcity is king. And 1970 was a very interesting year. That year, the U.S. Mint released beautiful proof sets from San Francisco. The nickels in those sets were struck with extra care, but not all came out perfect. In fact, finding a 1970 proof Jefferson nickel in absolutely flawless condition is like finding a diamond in a coal mine. The secret lies in how that coin looks under a magnifying glass. Is the background like a mirror? Is Jefferson's portrait bold, frosty, and sharp? Are the edges crisp with no spots, no marks, no cloudiness? If yes, then you could be holding one of the most profitable 5-cent coins ever minted in the 1970s. Now, imagine this. You walk into your closet, open a shoebox full of old collectibles, and inside is a 1970 proof set that hasn't seen daylight in 30 years. You open the plastic case, and there it is, the nickel. You pick it up, tilt it toward the light, and boom, it shines like glass. Jefferson glows with a deep cameo effect, and there's not a single scratch in sight. At that moment, you're not holding 5 cents anymore. You're holding a small fortune. Most people would never suspect that this one little coin, smaller than a quarter, worth just 5 cents, could sell for more than what some people pay for a new car. And here's where it gets even crazier. Collectors are hunting this coin right now. Dealers are watching auction records. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC are receiving more and more 1970 proof nickels for evaluation, because people are finally waking up to this coin's hidden potential. And when they grade one at PR 69 or PR 70, especially with that deep cameo finish, the price? It explodes. But here's the reality. Almost no one is paying attention to this coin. And that's what makes it the perfect opportunity. That's why it's still flying under the radar. Until now, you could be one of the few lucky people who owns a top-grade 1975-cent piece and doesn't even know it. So don't wait. Go grab your coin album. Check your proof sets. Call your grandparents. Look through that dusty drawer, the attic, the closet, the garage. Because that little nickel from 1970, that coin that's been sitting quietly for decades, could be the one. And now the part you've been waiting for. Some versions of this 1970 Jefferson nickel, taken directly from a proof set and graded at the highest possible levels, have sold for as little as $2,700, and others for as much as $58,000. That's not a dream. That's a real 5-cent coin, and the next one could be yours. So if you haven't checked your 1970 proof set yet, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin secrets, and share this with anyone who might be sitting on hidden treasure. Because 5 cents doesn't always mean 5 cents, sometimes it means 5 figures. And that, my friends, is the kind of nickel you never want to spend. Top 4. What if one of the smallest coins in your collection, just a simple 5-cent piece, was hiding a massive secret? Not a silver coin. Not a dollar. Not gold. I'm talking about the 1974 American 5-cent coin, straight from a United States mint-proof set. The one sitting quietly in millions of homes, untouched, unnoticed, and in some cases, worth more than a brand new luxury SUV. Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's the truth. That 1974 Jefferson nickel, the one you've probably never looked at twice, has recently become one of the most sought-after proof coins in American numismatic circles. Not because it's flashy, not because it's old, but because a select few examples of this coin were struck to near perfection. And when you have perfection, rarity, and collector demand all in one coin, you get insane value. Let's talk about what makes this 5-cent coin from 1974 so special and so valuable. First, it wasn't meant for circulation. It came from a proof set specially produced by the San Francisco Mint. That means it was made with precision, polished dies, mirror-like surfaces, and sharper details than regular coins. The U.S. Mint created these coins for collectors, not for pocket change. But not all proof coins are created equal. Most of them, even when handled carefully, have tiny flaws, milk spots, haze, hairlines, or soft edges. That's normal. But then there are the rare few, the exceptional coins. These are the ones with no flaws at all. No haze. No marks. A flawless deep cameo finish where Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears frosty and raised, floating over a glass smooth mirror surface. These are the coins that grading experts love and collectors fight to own. Now imagine this. You open an old drawer. Inside is a 1974 US proof set. You haven't looked at it in decades. You flip it over and there it is, the 5-cent coin. You shine a light on it, and your jaw drops. It looks untouched. Bold. Gleaming. Absolutely flawless. In that moment, you're no longer holding a nickel. You're holding a 5-figure collectible. Collectors today are paying serious money for the highest graded examples of this coin. And when I say serious money, I'm not talking about a few $100s. I'm talking about auction records that leave most people speechless. These coins are flying under the radar, and that's what makes them so explosive in value. They're not as well known as silver dollars or gold eagles. But that's the beauty of it. Fewer people looking means more opportunity for you. Because while everyone else is chasing flashy, overhyped coins, the 1974 Jefferson nickel from the proof set is quietly climbing in value, especially those graded PR69 or the mythical PR70 with deep cameo surfaces. There are collectors out there right now scanning eBay, auction houses, and dealer listings hoping to find one. And if you already own it, you're sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. And here's what makes this even crazier. Many people inherited these proof sets from parents or grandparents. They're lying untouched in closets, safes, storage units, and old filing cabinets. Some people even have unopened sets from the US Mint, sealed for 50 years. Which means, right now, somewhere in America, there's a person unknowingly holding a coin that could be worth a fortune. Could that person be you? Go check. Look for the 1974 5-cent coin in a US proof set, especially if it has an S Mint mark. Hold it under bright light. Does the background shine like a mirror? Does Jefferson's portrait look icy, bold, and ultra-sharp? Is it flawless?